These little guys right here, Kontrol Freeks. Do you need them? Are they necessary? If you snap them onto your controller sticks, are they going to make you an aim god? Let's find out. Welcome back. We are in the firing range right now, Apex Legends. I currently have no Kontrol Freeks on the controller. This is the new Scuff Instinct, but no risers or anything. This is it. Stock Scuff sticks right now. I got a domed one on the left, concave one on the right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little shooting. It doesn't really matter what game you guys play. Call of Duty, Apex Legends, it could be whatever. The sticks are gonna have the same result for you, in whatever game you play. I have base weapons right now, so nothing to help with recoil or anything. I don't have extended mags on it, no stocks, no barrel stabilizers, nothing. I picked up a bag and some ammo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around and do a little shooting, some warming up in the firing range like I normally would before Apex session, and we're just gonna see on the fly how the aim is. I might be a laser beam, who the hell knows? And this video might just be pointless in doing, because maybe I'm just a beam. You know what I mean? Probably not. But let's check it out. So right now, without the sticks. And we can agree, I think, too, if we stand here and just aim and just try to control recoil without moving or anything, no matter what sticks you're using, it's probably gonna, you probably do okay. You know what I mean? But let's try it out here. Let's see. Just not moving. All right. We dumped all the bullets in. You might be like, well, yeah, you're doing just fine without the Kontrol Freeks. Why would you need Kontrol Freeks? Let me show you. So what's going to happen is, very rarely are you just walking in front of an enemy shooting at you, standing still and burning up some shots. Every now and then you get in a little duel, and that's kind of where you're at. But crouch spamming and everything else, and moving, strafing, staying on target, trying to track a target, is a lot different than standing here in the firing range and shooting at something still that's not moving or shooting you back. So I will incorporate just some movement into these dummies here, and pay attention to the recoil and to how my aim is on tracking, staying on target. Is it kind of jerky? I have not messed with any of my settings, none. I left them the same. I took my Kontrol Freek off and I left it the same. So let's see. Not too bad, right? A little kind of scary, a little jerky. I'm just trying to kind of get some hip fire spray like I would in game. Right there was a perfect example where I felt like it was not really on. Now you might look at this and be like, it's not too bad. You see me come left to right there? I'm not trying to do that. That's just in movement. Mind you, some of you young guys out there and everything else, you guys are straight laser beams anyway. Now I'm not trying to say that people need Kontrol Freeks or don't need Kontrol Freeks. I'm saying that for myself, they have helped me tremendously. And maybe they will for you too. But we're in here to just break some things down. I'm gonna do the best I can to try to give you some examples on what you'd be looking at. So now, right now, as far as comfort wise, for me moving when I'm shooting, I'm having to move the stick. I feel like quite a bit, I guess, to really move, like to stay on target. That when it drifts off target, you really have to move the stick quite a bit with the short throw to really kind of come back on center. And I think that's probably one of the main things that using a Kontrol Freek or a riser, where that comes in handy. The throw on this stick, you would think shorter stick, oh, it should be easier, and it's not. Like right there, it just came off a little bit to the left. I would say that you're up close, it might not have a huge difference for you. Results will vary, you know, depending on the person. I would say your medium ranges from a target, you know, probably in about this range here, and further for sure. See, let's back up here. So you just kind of not, I mean, I'm hitting. Mind you, I play this game every single day for hours on end. But did you see that right there? How it was just kind of, you know, kind of loopy. You know, you have the natural recoil of the gun, then you have to adjust for that and readjust as you're shooting in order to stay on target. So the throw of this stick, right? You don't have a lot of leverage. There's not a lot of play, right? I also, for any of you who play Apex, we got the 301 here. We know what kind of recoil that has. So I will demonstrate a little bit with the flatline here. And you know, and like I said, I mean, am I shooting horribly? Absolutely not, man. Can I get in there and catch a dub with some friends? Absolutely. Again, I play this game all the time though on stream. So speaking of which, huh? Come on now. You guys knew it was going to come, didn't you? You guys knew it was coming. twitch.tv/OMGITZINKED. Oh my God, it's inked. Come through, man. Check me out. Holla at your boy. You guys got questions, you know, about streaming or anything you've seen on any of these YouTube videos? Come on through. Catch me live, man. And ask some questions. We get hype in there. We get crazy. And I'll leave it at that. Get back to it. So this isn't too bad, and certain weapons are going to be different than others, you know, but it's fair to say that we are not laser beaming right now. You know what I mean? We're hitting, but we're not laser beaming. Okay. Again, all stock weapons. I have no attachments on them at all. What's another popular weapon here? You know what? Let's pick up a Volt. All right, for you Volt fans out there, let's grab a few, because the Volt can be a little bouncy. All right, and this is about that medium range engagement. Again, we're hitting. We're not doing too bad, but the main thing that I'm wanting you guys to see right here is watch where I'm aiming, how I'm hitting the target. I'm wanting you to watch the control that I have right now, or don't have, when I'm aiming. You know what I mean? Again, I can stand here static and just, you know, and sit here and squeeze. I'm trying to move a little bit like I would in game. You know, you're not really going to stand perfectly still in game. So I'm trying to move a little bit, you know, to simulate what I would be doing. So I'm looking at you guys to pay attention to the end of the gun, my sight, what it's doing, and everything else. Okay. So that was, again, let me show you again. No Kontrol Freek, standard Scuff Instinct, standard sticks on it. Now, this guy, Kontrol Freek. We're going to put that on the right stick. We're going to snap it on. Okay. Now, we've got the Kontrol Freek on the controller. So now I can already tell you, moving when you turn in this game, if you have your sensitivity, say, set at like a, if you're a low sense player, okay, maybe you play at like a 3, 4, something like that. This stick, by raising this stick, okay, you get a better range of motion, an easier, smoother range of motion. Where these Kontrol Freeks are going to help you, or any risers. I just happen to be a fan of the Kontrol Freeks. They're super comfortable. Not sponsored, by the way, but super comfortable. They got a lot of options for, you know, for different risers and stuff, sizes, shapes. I love them. So again, not sponsored, but Kontrol Freeks, I've been using them for years and I love them. But when we go back here to do some aiming now, like when I'm aiming, you can physically feel on the stick that you have to move it just a little bit. So I'm watching my yellow dot out here, and even when I'm strafing here, if I'm trying to get back close, you know what I mean? You know, when it's drifting off, I feel all you're having to do is move it a little bit, where with the shorter stick and less leverage, you had to kind of move it a little more, almost forcing the stick, you know? So when you see people aim and you see them aim at something, they hit them, and then as soon as there is a little movement, you see their aim go really hard left or really hard right, and they're kind of spraying across a target. That's usually two things. One, too high a sensitivity, at least for that range, and two, you're fighting the recoil on the with of that weapon with your right stick. This gives you more leverage to be able to combat that recoil, right? So now, mind you, we have no mags on. Again, all stock weapons, no extra mags on, so we can't sit here and spray too long and knock down targets and make it look cooler than it should look. Again, this is with the Kontrol Freek on. Little up close spray there. Now, yes, you can sit in here and go for headshots and everything all day. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to show you guys the difference. And again, if you're, you know, if you're just catching this, you know, this video, or you missed the, you missed what I said before, if you need to, rewind it. Rewind to the beginning of the firing range where I'm not using Kontrol Freeks, and look at, you know, look at the shots. Watch the front. That's where you can kind of, that's where you're going to be able to see the, or you should be able to see the differences. If you pay attention, you'll be able to see that the moves should even look less jerky, less left to right. It should be a smoother motion, where before, when it went off, it was pretty abrupt, and then to get it back, it was a pretty hard, you know, transition, you know, left to right or back on center. And now it's much easier. And if you remember when we got over here before, at a little further range on this center dummy here, you know, that's when things started getting a little bit squirrely. And now we're, you know, with no mags, we're looking better than we were before. Mind you, I am no absolute aiming god by any way, shape, or form, okay? I am not trying to say that putting these on your sticks is going to make you some kind of absolute animal, because it won't do that, right? Just, you know, skill and practice and time will do that for you. Definitely a huge difference, okay? Huge difference in the movement and your control with your moving and your shooting with Kontrol Freeks. We're out of ammo. So I would definitely say that, you know, and again, these aren't for everybody. They do take some getting used to, okay? You are going from having your thumb at this level here okay, to having it at this level here. And that does take some getting used to. I mean, you can see the difference in the size of the sticks. So having your thumb resting up higher than it normally would, it takes a little bit to get used to that feel. You guys know how it is, man. You grip a controller, and after you've played with that controller for a while, your hands and that controller just become one unit, right? And then everything just everything's the same every time you grab it. So moving a finger and having it go in a different direction, like learning to go from a stock controller to a controller with back paddles and things like that, it takes a little bit of time. For some faster than others, but it will take a little time to adjust. It will feel awkward, but you will notice the benefits right away. I promise you will. You will notice the benefits right away. So if it's Apex Legends that you play or Call of Duty, you come in here, and when you move your right stick here, you're gonna feel how smooth that is, where instead of it being sharp motions like again, jerky left and right like this, you're gonna see how fluid that movement is when you have that, when you have more leverage. And for me, it's amazing. I'm normally a low sense player, because I'll hip fire a lot up close. So this gives me the ability to where when I'm at range, when I'm at ranges like this or even a little further, that I can still get shots on target. And again, we all know how it is. It's different, in different games. You might beam from over here, just put every single shot on. And some you may not, you know what I mean? That's all going to be up to the individual. But, and again, stock weapons here. Stock weapons. So there's nothing helping recoil or anything in that kind of way. But I'm telling you right now, I promise you that using a riser, in this case, Kontrol Freek, on your right stick, your fine tune aiming, especially for like sniping, and any kind of range stuff, will almost 1000% improve. That I will say. And that's just for me, some other people, some friends, some other streamer friends, some other gaming friends that I've turned on to Kontrol Freeks, who after they got used to it, they're like, wow, dude, I'll never play with a short stick again. They got used to it and they're in love with it. Give it a whirl, give it a try, see what you guys like. Again, this is a this is the new Kontrol Freek, the black, the FPSs. I love them. I absolutely love it. Really, really grippy. Good size for the thumb. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell there, but it's got a lot of room here. But it's great, and I do think that these will it'll change the way you play for sure. So depending on what your reasons are, man, if you're just trying to like dial in your aim and you just feel like you're just not getting it, try the Kontrol Freeks. Try them out. I'll almost be willing to bet that you'll feel the difference. You will feel the difference. I have heard of people put them on and force themselves to use it for, from what they tell me, 3 weeks a month, and they just don't like it. They don't like their thumb being up. And for some people it's like that. And then that's okay. That's okay. We're all individuals. We're allowed to, like different things and dislike different things. But I would say the majority put these on, they see the benefits of them, and they don't, and never take them off. And that's that, guys. That's that. I hope with the gameplay footage, you were able to really kind of pay attention and see, movement. For those of you who play games a lot, you should be able to look at this video and watch the aiming and be able to see the difference in smooth movement and where it was a little sharper with and without the Kontrol Freek. There are definitely way more in-depth videos on, that show you graphs on turning and all kinds of things and leverage, with and without the sticks. You guys can search those up if you want to. I just wanted to put up a quick basic video to see if I can help some people out. And that would be that. Again, if you guys want to catch me live on Twitch, you guys want to come through and see these things and me, your boy, in action, come through, man. Monday through Saturday, we're jamming. Monday through Saturday, usually about no later than 6 p.m. Eastern till the wheels fall off. So come through, twitch.tv/oh my god it's inked, OMGITZINKED. It'll be down below in the description and all that good stuff. So if you guys got any questions, man, or you want to do discuss these, or you pick them up and you want to let me know how you're feeling about it, come through and talk to me. And some people end up needing to make some adjustments with their sensitivity, you know, when they put these on. If you need help, you know, trying to go through some settings, I've been through quite a bit of them. Come through and holler at me, and we'll see what we can do to straighten you out. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, man, please hit the buttons for your boy. Hit the, you know, the thumbs and the things and bells. YouTube stuff. You know, you guys know all about the YouTube stuff. Do the YouTube thing for your boy with the thumbs and all the other stuff. And I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Boys out.